Good morning, Year 5, and welcome to Monday's maths lesson with me, Miss Medlicott. In today's lesson, we are going to be multiplying 2 and 3-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers. And to do that, we're going to be using column multiplication. To start, I would like you to complete these 4 quick questions that recap on previous learning. We have: circle the number that has the digit 7 in the tens column. What is the perimeter of the shaded rectangle? How many tens are there in 500? Which shape has the smaller area? Pause the video now to complete your question. Well done, Year 5. The answers to those questions are on your screen now. Please pause the video to mark your work. What is multiplication? This is the key part of our lesson. This is where I will explain the method to you. To multiply means to times numbers together. When we multiply, the answer, which is otherwise known as the product, increases or it gets bigger. We will be using the column method to multiply digits together. So in this example, 112 multiplied by 6, we must start by multiplying the digits in the ones column. Okay, so I have clearly set out my digits in the correct place value column. I'm going to start by multiplying the 6 by the 2, which gives me an answer of 12. The 2 remains in the ones column. The 10, or the 1 of the 12, the 1 I have to write in the tens column because there's 1 10 in 12. So I write my 12 as so, 2 in the ones, 1 in the 10. Then I have to multiply the ones by the tens. So I do my 6 multiplied by the 1 here, or 6 multiplied by 10 is 70. Now, because the 1 is clearly written in my place value column, I can get away with saying 6 multiplied by 1 is 6, add the 1 is 7. Good. Last thing to do is multiply your ones by your hundreds. Again, because my 1 is clearly written in my hundreds column, I can get away with saying that this is 6 times by 1, knowing that this 1 is worth 100. 6 times by 1 is 6. Good. So my answer is 672. Let's have a go at doing, I'd like you to have a go at doing this question now on the screen. 158 multiplied by 3. Pause the video now to have a The answer is now on your screen. Hopefully you all got 474. If not, don't worry, we're going to go through the method together. So we start with our ones, multiplying the ones. 8 times by 3 is 24. We write it in the ones column, we carry the 2 in the tens. 3 times by 5. 3 times 5 is 15. Add the 2 is 17. So I write my 7 there and I carry the 1. Remember, because my place value columns are really clear, I can get away with saying 3 times by 5, knowing that it's 3 times 50. Okay, so I've written my 7 there and I've carried the 1. Now I do my ones times by my hundreds. 3 times by 1 is 3. Add the 1 that I carried is 4. My answer, 474. Okay, so for your varied fluency, this is the green chili pepper challenge, 2 digits by 1 digit. The yellow chili pepper challenge, slightly harder, and then the red chili pepper challenge, slightly harder yet. Pause the video now to complete the chili challenge that you would like to. Very well done, Year 5. Here are the answers on the screen. Pause the video now to mark your work. Okay, so we're now going to have a go at some reasoning. In this example, we have a spot the mistake. Both Alex and Dexter have completed the same multiplication, and only one of them has the correct answer. What mistake has been made by one of the children? Well, my top tip for you here, when you're given a spot the mistake, is to work out the calculation yourself. So that means that you're going to have to write out the calculation and work it out yourself. Okay, now if we look at Alex's, for example, let's look through how she's done it. So 6 multiplied by 4, I started my ones. 6 multiplied by 4 is 24. So we write the 4 there and we carry the 2. Okay, that's fine. 6 multiplied by 3 in my tens column, the 30. 6 times 3 is 18. Add the 2 is 20. So I write my 2 there and I carry my 0. Sorry, I write my 0 there and I carry my 2. Then we do the 6 multiplied by 2 it is 12. Good. But we've also got to carry the 2. Alex hasn't done that. She's forgotten to carry the 2. Let's see whether Dexter got this right to double check. He did 6 times 4 is 24. Good. 6 times 3 we know is 18. Add your 2 is 20. 6 times 2 is 12. And he's added the 2, which gives us an answer of 1,404. So Dexter has the correct answer because he has added the regroupings, whereas Alex has not. So with these types of questions, you need to work out the answer for yourself and explain what it is that either one of them has done. So, Green Chili Pepper Challenge, here are some reasoning questions for you to have a go at answering. Remember, when it says to explain how you know, you're going to have to imagine that you've got to prove your answer like we did in the example. Yellow Chili Pepper Challenge. Again, you have prove it questions to answer. Same again with the Red Chili Pepper Challenge. Give this a really good go, and if you need to rewind the video to look at the example again, please. Excellent work, Year 5. Here are the answers for the red, yellow, and green chili peppers. Pause the video now to mark your work. And now we move on to the problem solving. So in this example, Teddy and his mum were having a reading competition. In 1 month, Teddy read 814 pages. His mum read 4 times as many pages as Teddy. How many pages did they read altogether? How many fewer pages did Teddy read? Use the bar model to help. So in these sorts of questions, I always find it helpful to pick out the important information. Well, here the important information is that Teddy has read 814 pages. And we're told that his mum read 4 times as many pages. So in order to work out how many pages mum read, we need to do 814 times by 4. This will tell us how much mum has read, and the bar model helps us, so it's 4 lots of 814. The question then says, how many pages did they read altogether? So we've got to add together, because it's all together, we've got to add together Teddy's amount plus mum's amount. So all of these 814s. We do 814 times by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they've read 4,870 pages altogether. All right, because that is 814 times by 5. Teddy read 3,242 pages fewer than his mum. If mum read 4,056, in order to work out how many Teddy read, how many fewer he read, you need to do 4,056 take away 814 to give you your answer. Pause the video now and you can have a go at working this out for yourselves. Okay, Green Chili Pepper Challenge. Here is your problem solving task. Create and solve a calculation using the digits below. For yellow, you need to have a look very carefully to think which calculation has an answer with a digit sum of 12. And in this particular question, you've got to add the missing digits to the calculation below. And in the Red Chili Pepper Challenge, this is a little trickier one because you've got to add the missing digits to the calculation so that all of the exchanges are even. So the exchanges are all what we call regroupings. Pause the video now to have a go. Okay, here are your answers. Very well done if you got these correct. Fantastic stuff. Well done. Okay. Okay, and the last part of the lesson, the summary, what have you remembered? Well, multiplication means to times numbers together to make a greater product. The column method reminds us of the importance of place value. It's really important with the column multiplication method, that you practice your times tables. If you don't know your times tables, it's going to be a lot harder. So practice, practice, practice. Remember that multiplication can be done in any order. It doesn't matter which way round you do the calculation, it'll still give you the same answer. And to help you with the calculation, sometimes it can be helpful to come up with a story to go with the calculation. Just a little a tip there that can help some people. Very well done for all your hard work today, Year 5. Look forward to seeing you next lesson. Bye!